Hey everybody, it's Chance here with another episode of Pathologic. Last time we finished day 6 and started day 7. Day 6 we were mostly kind of just closing off the main quest with feeding the infected organ to the bull and giving that to Dankovsky. Then we did a quest for Victor Kind where we got a book from Maria, and Maria's like, sorry, didn't mean to be rude to you, mean to you, but you know how it goes. So we got a little bit of that stuff as well. And then we started day 6. We met Agalia. Actually, to kind of start, we know that Dankovsky was absolutely, like, devastated at the end of day 6, because he wasn't able to find the carrier, and then we get confirmation here that he's like, yeah, I will, if Agalia doesn't kill me, I'll kill myself, and it's like, oh boy, and I mean, luckily, like, the thing is that he's already in that mindset, and then Agalia tells him, yeah, no, your laboratory has been shut down. Everything you were working for, gone. Anyway, do you want to help me out? And we can't ever know if that was true or not because it's child's play. It's just a bunch of people playing dolls. What kind of brings that stuff about, like the manipulation, about revenge, about this and that, which kind of the roles of Dankovsky, Agalia, and Block kind of entail in that respect. We have Haruspex here. First, we're trying to catch her so that we can be like, hey, so I've done stuff with dead bodies, but like I'm not a bad guy, honest. We chase her around. It's almost comedic. They're like, go to the cathedral. Goes to the cathedral. Oh, she's in the termitary. Goes to the termitary. Oh, she's at the Ursula's house. Go there. Oh no, she's at the town jail. Oh, now she's at the Ursula's house. Oh, talk to Victor. Finally talks to her. And it's this thing where she's like, because we know the inciting incident with Dankovsky is a letter from Isidore being like, hey, I've talked with Simon Kine, and I think he has what you need. Come on by. And Dankovsky's like, of course. Isidore is dead. We can't know what he was thinking or anything like that when he sent that letter. I feel like I've said this before. I said again, assuming I've said it before, but I probably have. Isidore and Simon are two of like the singular most interesting characters because we literally cannot know anything about them other than what is given to us via the characters' perceptions and how other people perceive them, which, as you all might know, is a major theme of the game and of the story about perception, and the way that impacts telling stories. So we're just gonna get into it. I never finished what I was saying. Lol. But basically, Agalia tries to do the same thing, like, don't you think it was weird how you came here before this major incident? And it's like, Agalia, my father sent me a letter saying he was dying. I would have come anyway. And that throws her off so much. She's like, what? What do you mean? You would have come here anyway, even if you knew it was a ploy. And it's a very interesting kind of perspective shift, because it's like, I do believe him when he said he would have come here anyway. His father wrote him a letter saying he was dying, and I feel like even if his father wrote him a letter basically being like, I would, you know, even without the death part, like, I think Artemy would have come. Maybe not as quickly, but, like, it's definitely because his father wrote, hey, I'm dying, where he was like, I have to come home right now. Even if he wasn't dead yet, even if he got a notice saying that he's already died, he would have dropped everything, no matter what, you know? Damned to be the consequences, because that's obviously more important to him. Like, again, we don't know much about Isidore. It's been 10 years. But you know, like, there had to be something there, you know? Because, I mean, he doesn't talk about those times a lot. If ever, really. And he doesn't really have much of a connection with the people here, and he doesn't really have much of a connection with other people. And which makes him a very lonely character. And I feel like going into that, it's like, the reason I left, there had to be a reason. There has to be a reason to all of this. And I think, like, there is a reason. It's what we're seeing here. Much to think about. Don't you guys love it when I spend several minutes on this title screen just talking instead of playing the game? I do think they're my best moments, though. I like being smart. I like talking about things. I like to think I have some smart things to say. And maybe I'm not bringing anything new to the conversation, but I don't think that matters, really. No, but that being said, oh yeah, we're really sick. Also, gameplay-wise, we're incredibly sick. Fucking red hands everywhere. Oh yeah, also Anna Angel is sick. I think we also had like a side quest. Let me check. I think we had a side quest. This was regarding, this was more termitary stuff. Because of the sacrifice that was done. Oh, right, we're in an infected district. Okay. Oh, let's go this way. And go across there. Oh, did we get another letter? Let's talk to Denko. Let's talk to our good friend Daniel Dankovsky. God, everything is just so bad. Like, I don't... Ah, fuck! Oh, wow. Alright. Don't get caught on the geometry of the game. I'm not looking forward to the arsonist in Patho 2. Oh boy, that's gonna suck ass. Hey man, you okay?
Should I just give up?
I don't care. Thanks, Danko. Vlad the Younger writes about the morning interrogation. Father came back from the cathedral. The Inquisitor's method of investigation are indeed harsh. No omissions or innuendos could survive her questioning. You may want to experience this firsthand. Everyone does their best to protect themselves. Everyone tries to manipulate the facts in a manner which makes it possible to hang the responsibility onto someone else. In light of these self-serving strategies, your role in the recent events looks positively disagreeable. The best you can do is talk to the Inquisitor yourself and explain to her that before one of your detractors does it for you. V. Oglemitsky the Younger. P.S. Tread lightly with her. Dude, I already talked with her. Thanks for the warning. But you waited till 12 o'clock? Dankovsky sent me his letter first. And he also just told me the same thing. That's very funny. Alright, younger Vlad. I will take your advice into account. Yeah, I'm doing terribly. I need to collect more bottles too, as I haven't been doing that. I feel like they have a lot more animations than before, but maybe I'm just only now noticing. This is the problem with, this is the problem. Organs. I am too obsessed with picking up organs that it is negatively impacting me in every way at this point. Let me see, is this the same story? Okay, this is all the same. Oh, did we ever get the ending to that story as Benkovsky? I'm imagining I'm also saving more time than in the Bachelor route, because with the Bachelor route I was talking to everybody as well. But in this, the NPCs kind of all have the same dialogue. Yeah, I know, I'm sick, I'm dying, I'm tired, I'm hungry. I like everything. This is so funny though. It's just 4 of them. It never got this bad with Tinkovsky. Dude, don't go in there. Don't go in there. No one's got anything for me. Okay, let's go to the abattoir, and I hope our ass doesn't get kicked there. It probably will, knowing our luck. I don't know how things got this bad. It's very funny. I wonder if Vlad the Older will have anything to say about that.
Why did they send a...
Okay, no, nothing new. And the worst part's like I also have no money, so like... Admittedly, like, his economy is far more trading than anything else. Yeah, that kind of tracks to me, you know? Oh, there we go, finally. Alright, 1. 6. Not great, but not the worst. Man, I can't believe in early Dankovsky route I just wasn't getting... I just, like, literally wasn't picking up. I know I was saying something, but I have 100% forgotten what I was saying. Wow, that just shot out of my brain so quickly. I don't remember what happened in Dankovsky. I remember nothing at all. Oh, right, now I remember. I cannot believe in Dankoski route we went so many days without getting a map. We're allowed in the abattoir. I'm gonna die in the abattoir. 2. I just got a little bit of something. Let's see if we can sell anything. Oh, I bought you out. I could kill a patrolman. They are always carrying antibiotics. Or did my immunity go up when I decided to kill? Oh, I did that right in front of you. I've never done anything wrong in my entire life. I just need all his stuff. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Okay. Let's look at our reputation. Okay, we're fine. Alright, what did we get from him? We got a full med kit. Hey. We got some crackers. Oh yeah, lemon. Okay, and let's drink some coffee. Hey. Never let anyone tell you that crime doesn't pay. Wow. Now I think I understand the game a little better. Are we gonna have the crying baby every time I save my game? No, okay. It's very funny how one of the things will freak out like that. Okay. Alright, yeah, and it's easy enough to bring your reputation up too. They give you a lot of opportunities, especially in the termitary where you can just like heal people who are writhing on the ground. It's kind of a perfect place for that because it's also not infected in there. Something to think about, because it is really easy to get your reputation up if you need to. We have learned that firsthand. So now let's go into the abattoir. Wow, at the beginning of this episode, our stats were ass. Now, after killing somebody, We gotta be more careful with witnesses, though. That's for sure. But let's go into the abattoir. And since we're allowed in there, to some extent, we're not gonna get our ass beat. That's so funny how Denkovsky got his fucking ass beat. New area. Sorry. It's cool how we've gotten a couple new areas. I wonder if we'll get any new areas with Clara. I mean, there's not really like there are other areas, so to speak, that we're like missing. Oh, they're at work. Shouldn't bother them. Just a stone structure. I know they say that the abattoir was here first, right? Right, something like that in the stories. The inside of this kind of proves it, because there's like some there's like some whatchamacallits. Oh, was I supposed to go down there? Oh, but we also, yeah, we also went inside the polyhedron. We wouldn't have touched, we're like not touching the polyhedron. And like, I don't think we will. I wonder if Clara would get both. Let me in. Oh, so that's where that exits too? Okay, cool to know. Good to know. So we can enter through both methods. Or not. Okay, well, whoops. Okay, so there are two paths. That's an exit. And now we have to go all the way back. But that's good to know for future. I'm glancing at the walkthrough in case I missed something, and it's saying that there are two paths. One to the right and one to the left. The right is the one we just went on, leads you to the railroad exit. Then we'll save you a lot of time later. While... Yeah, so, I mean, that's pretty... I hate it when it does this. Sometimes the game freaks out and just makes me click out of it when clicking a button, even though I know I'm in the screen. Okay. Alright. Okay, so, oh yeah, because that's just an immediate way to go from over here to down here. Just entirely skip this. Right, and if you can get in and it's not infected, you can pop yourself out if everything here is. That is convenient. Yeah, because we got the uniqueness that we got in Bachelor was the polyhedron. Because I haven't even thought about the polyhedron at all, which makes sense because it's really important, but we don't really touch it. Maybe we do go inside of it. I don't think we do, though. Yeah, it's hard to know, because, obviously, this is a unreliable narrator story. You kind of have that by having three main characters like that who tell kind of differing versions of the tale, right? Which, love it. Love it. Love to love to flex the brain muscles by thinking about narrative and intention and character and perception. So obsessed with this game. The only issue is I'm really hungry. Oh, do I have money now? Oh, I do have money now. Oh, I think I sold this guy out. This would be the second time we go in there, and he'll have to be like, get the fuck out of my store. Let's just check, though. Yeah, okay. Sorry, man. Get the fuck out of my store, indeed. Doesn't... Yeah, I don't know. Let's hope maybe that store has something for me to munchy crunch on. It is. This game is really cool. How once like you started to internal, I think that's like the benefit of all difficult games, though, isn't it? Just a fucking lemon. You're a joke to me. Um. Anyway. Anyway. Time is up. Yeah, we can go food hunting a little later. We'll be fine. All right. So let's get back into the abattoir again. Take two. We'll stick to the left. But yeah, because judging from Dankovsky's letters, the Artemy letters, he mentions like he's never visited Khan, but he does recognize that. I mean, he is one of his bound and are important for that reason. So I'm curious. Ah, I see now. Oh. There are some bulls. In my putting the bulls in my strange stone structure. Am I supposed to go up there? Am I? Doesn't look like there's anything up there. I know, I get it, I'm sick. Come on. Get this blur out of my face. I don't know where I am. Where am I supposed to go? And if I just jump, I'll die. This game does in fact have fall damage. I think it's so funny how I got fall damage from just jumping down a portion of those stairs. It's so funny. Maybe over here. Whee. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea where I am. Oh! I did it. I've never done anything wrong in my life.
What?
I know who you are, Kindred One. Do you know how to address me? You are Oyen, a Menku informant of the abattoir. Then ask. Tell me what an Urok is. Uroks is the names given to a kindred. Kindred bulls or merchants of old. We call him Bos Primigenus to offer his knowledge that one is shown to him. I know of that name. He is Mother Bodho's flesh and blood, his form congruent to the universe. His lines are the lines of the world. There is nothing in the world that is not contained from within the body of a supreme. His white flesh tells the march of time, his blue flesh rules water and rains, his brown flesh keeps the heat in. aware of that. Aware? What are you aware of? Are you aware that his ribs are mountain ridges, that his skull is a firmament, his juices are the rivers, his hair is herbs and grasses and roots, and his voice is the song of Bodho, his seed is the joy of Bodho's vein, his black blood and Let me try again. I feel like I've done this disservice. Aware? What are you aware of? Are you aware that his ribs are mountain ridges, that his skull is the firmaments, his juices are rivers, his hair is herbs and grass and roots, his voice is the song of Bodho, his seed is the joy of Bodho's vein, his black blood but the time and memory of our earth? Are you aware of that? So you've opened up a Supreme not long ago, haven't you? I have, as was my right. Who else but I, a warden, the foreman of the abattoir, is to open up a Supreme's lines up? Give me a gulp of his blood. You are imprudent, Brown of Bodho. Aren't you pushing it? I act in the name of the one who sent me. You know that the emissary came to the town last night. I know that all too well. Let it be so then. I will give you as much blood as you can carry away in your cupped palm. This is the price I am willing to pay to buy us peace and get rid of the emissary. I know neither of you nor of your name, and so you will not get a drop more. Give me your hand. I am Artemy Barak, son of Isidore Barak. You know both me and my name. And so, I am ready to proceed with perhaps the most important deed of my life. I have to collect the purest fire decoction and prepare the purest death gruel imaginable. I'll take the panacea, a natural vaccine based on the blood of orcs, of which the precious potion is ready. I will give it to Agalia Lilich.
They call her Earth.
Okay. This is our first time meeting this character, but that makes sense. If he's here, there is absolutely no way for Dankovsky to... Okay, so we're kind of probably want to go through that other exit so we can just be right here. So we will have to... Well, we have a lot of organs, so let us run to the worms on the outskirts to trade. And we'll clear up our inventory before doing that, just so we have enough space. And then we have enough time. I'll look through Isidore's notes and through the recipes we have and see which ones are the best. I don't know if it matters that much, but I want to make an effort in the game. I think narratively it puts enough weight on everything in order to justify that. Wish I could enter through here. Not allowed to enter through there, unfortunately. Now let's go first before going there. Let's go to, because we'll have to grab our organs. Let's head to our workshop first. that really knocked our reputation down. Whoops. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Whoops. When was my last save? Okay, I luckily saved right before I did the deed, so... Let's rewind back and maybe not do that. We have other things to focus on. We can play that game a little later. Okay. Okay. It's infected. I have so many organs. Okay, much. Alright, well, I want to keep those open for the others. Well, actually, is there a way to just unmask? No, I just have to do that organically. That's so annoying. Let's put that in there since we don't need it. There. Okay, cool. Alright, so now let us run to the worms. Okay, that was a good find. Same here, beautiful. Bloody isn't as useful. Black is very useful. So 14. Alright. So a fair amount of recipes require black wire, so let's actually get a couple more. Whoops. So grab some bloody twire though, because that's still does have its uses. We'll need to get some swervery too, though. We can just kill for more as need be. That should be good. Okay, so now let's head to these guys and then to these guys. What time is it? 1700. We're still fine. Artemy's Big Step Adventure. The other day, I made a tiramisu, and it was a delight. It was a delight to have. I messed around, I did look at some like traditional recipes. I messed around with like, technically, it seems that the cream is just supposed to be, looks like sugar, mascarpone, egg white, and heavy cream. No, not heavy cream. You fold in the egg whites. I don't remember the specifics of the recipe anymore. But you don't really like add any coffee additions or anything like that. Like the coffee is primarily in the ladyfingers themselves. But I, genius that I am, since I had to make a bunch of espresso, I have a mocha pot. Using those grounds, you can make espresso powder, which is very, very nice to use in baking, especially if it's anything chocolate, because it kind of, I feel like it adds a level of nuance to the flavor. I feel like it also makes it less sweet as well. Like there's just something to the chocolate, chocolate coffee ratio that kind of helps. And the coffee with the espresso powder is not very strong, because essentially all espresso powder is used espresso grinds that have been baked and then ground again into a fine powder. You know, so you never really need a lot of it. And it's great. It's great. It's a great thing to add to your chocolate stuff. I don't know if they sell it in any stores. Every time I've like looked for it in stores, like I haven't been able to just buy it, which, whatever. It's not the end of the world. But because it's so easy to make your own, and it's like, what are you doing with those coffee grounds otherwise? Probably just throwing them out. I know I was. I was throwing them out or putting them into compost. I haven't been putting into compost lately because the compost guys now come every 2 weeks. So before it was every week, and now it's every 2 weeks, and it gets real gross in there. And if we don't do like a proper clean or accidentally miss one, it's 4 weeks. And let me tell you, it gets gross in there and we just need to clean it. But it's cold out and I don't want to. It'll have to be done. It'll have to be done. We'll see how we'll see how it goes. And play it from there, you know. But if not there, okay, you also have brown, black, and bloody. Okay, I need swervery and white whip though. Alright, so I think that one's that one. Okay. But yeah, it's a great thing to add to your baking concoctions if you're a baking person. Yeah, I've been having like a real chocolate sweet tooth. I wasn't really hugely a chocolate guy. But I like chocolate. Do not get me wrong. Um, but you know, like you're not always wanting it. Um, but turns out I'm also a dark chocolate guy. The cats are playing. Um, turns out I'm a dark chocolate guy person as well. So you know, I like that. I like that rich flavor. My cat's playing with my roommate's kitten. They're playing. It's nice when they play because Bentley, my cat, he's kind of a jerk. Alright, yes, and you're with the Swervery and White Whip. 15 and 20. Very, very expensive, but worth it. Just waste a little bit, but that's fine. 3 of each should be good. Let's check our inventory. We got 3, 1, 6, 8, 4. Alright. Let me get one more thing of Swervery. One more thing of Swervery. 20. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now let's head all the way back. What time is it? 1800. We're still fine. I know I'm getting hungry. I'm tired. Everything. But we have to keep moving. We'll get time to rest after we make this. Alright. Let's get to work. I like how it says this rare, as if we don't have a kabillion million of them. I mean, I imagine it would be rare under normal circumstances. Why am I doing this? There's absolutely no reason. All right. So yeah, we want to look at our. 52 to 9, that's definitely not going to be it. 32 to a mere 3, absolutely not going to be it. $80 to 7.5, that one's pretty good. 38 to a mere 3, 56 to 9, 32 to 1.5, which is pretty good. 64 to 30. 92 to 24. That one's good. Any others? No. Okay. So, and what do I need for those? Yep, turn that off. Alright. So, Let's make this one. 1 stem of black, 2 of brown, 1 of swervery. 1 stem of black, brown, swervery. Black, 2 brown, swervery. Mix. Alright. So now we mix that with the abattoir blood. This one, and then abattoir blood. Mix. Panacea. An organic item based on the antibodies that Artemy Barak managed to procure from some mysterious source. Completely eradicates the effects of the infection at any stage. It is not harmful. Only a few potions exist in town, probably no more than a dozen. Alright. We want to get our immunity up, so let's just make some stuff. Brown, swervery, white whip. Brown, swervery, white whip. I don't remember what the... It's 1 of each. 2 of swervery, I was right. Wait. I don't think I know anything. Give me a second. Brown, 2, white whip. Okay, so brown, 2, 1. Mix. And this is just for us. Let's look at our stats. Our immunity isn't great, but that'll hurt us a lot, so let's not worry about that yet. Alright, Artemy. We can take a break soon. Just give us a little longer. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. Yeah, I imagine also we got a lot more stuff from, yeah, going around that way would be better. We probably just got a lot of stuff as well. Oh, wait. What time is it? 19:30. Okay, let's put away our twire and grab our tradable goods in case you come across some any children and stuff. So let me get in here. Got so caught up with making Panacea that I forgot about the rest of the game. Alright. Okay, so should be fine now. Alright. Alright, now let's go. Okay, my health is so low right now that I don't feel comfortable. God, my hunger and exhaustion. I am a husk of a man. How much money do I have? Let's try to find a food store over here before going to Ogalia, just so that we can get something to eat. Because I don't think there's a food store in the stone yard. God damn you. I'm gonna kill him. Not you. Me. Well, as soon as he sets himself on fire, there's nothing I can do. Okay. I'm gonna catch that rat. Hey. You wanna trade with me? I have a rat in my pocket. No, you do not. You're like, sees you saw me putting a rat in my pocket, and you were like, absolutely not. All right, let's grab some units. 3. All right, so let's eat. Oh, we had bandages the whole time. That's so interesting. That's very interesting, and will make me think for years to come. I am fuming. I'm so bad at myself. Yeah, I know, I'm sick. Leave me alone, man. 2 of them in a row. Oh, and another. I'm so sick. My god, I am so sick. Alright, let's drink my concoction. Yippee! Hey, Galia. I'm really sick.
People never cease to amaze me. I know too little about the limits of what is possible.
I'm back. I've made the panacea. Here it is. The foreman provided me with a handful of steaming Aurochs blood. It's beautiful. Let me take a closer look. I never thought it would be like this. I pictured a file. But the contents. Who could have known it would be filled with medicine rather than with poison? What are you talking about? Death, what else? It brings life, not death. It brings life, not death, and it is you who I should thank for it. You have nothing to thank me for, and the source material you've made from it is very rare. The town will be long gone before they produce the artificial equivalent of it in the capital. And I'm describing the best possible scenario here. Wait, if it weren't for you, I would have never fulfilled my duty as a son. You can't possibly imagine how much it means to me. I can, but don't be rash. Perhaps the panacea has nothing to do with your Uduk. Do you believe in the Uduk? I believe in you. That is not an answer. Do you believe the sought one to be Uduk? Do you take the Steppe superstition seriously? Definitely. Everything has a hidden meaning. Lies do not exist, and neither does the possibility to invent a fantasy. Myths are always true. All you need is to find the right interpretation. As for your panacea, it will yet be of use to all of it. You have my gratitude, Agalia Lilich. A town on top of a bull. We don't get the zoom out into the bull yet here, but we do see it here. I was able to produce the cure. The weapon of victory has been forged. However, it proved to be a double-edged sword. The Inquisitor, Galia Lilich, has condemned herself. Why would she be willing to sacrifice her own life? Something is amiss here.
There are so many crows in the sky.
I wanted to see if there would be a. I want because we're always looking at her from below. Um, no matter what. There is one last thing, and it has to be done before sunset. I mean, I think it's already sunset. I'm sorry. I've been told you are a brave man. I am. Before we can announce to the powers that be that the cure of the disease has been found, I meant to say announce that you found it, it has to be tested. I'll need someone to do the job. Someone I can trust. I would test it myself, but they're unlikely to believe me. Are you ready to test your creation? I am. You'll have to get away affected and wait for the critical stage. The experiment will have to be observed, of course. Take the panacea only after you begin to fade. Then the executor will acknowledge that it works. How shall we arrange this? I've notified the executors that are on duty in the hospital. I think the place used to serve a different purpose before. Oh yes, the theater. They've been informed, and they will bear witness to you getting infected and recovering. The executors are the ones wearing bird masks. I know. Yeah, because we're always seeing her from steps down. But next to her, she's tiny. Well, also Artemy's big, so. Testing the panacea. I need to test the serum. An executor should be waiting for me at the theater. It's convenient that they seem to have absorbed so much filth in their occupation that it should be easy to contract the disease. Oh joy. Well, I mean, luckily we're already really sick, so if we're testing it, this means we'll be get cured. And that's great. Like, this is a win-win for me. Can y'all fuck off? They're really agitated because I have their friend in my pocket. Jesus Christ. Alright. I haven't really been to the clothing stores much. Repellent cloak. Only 6,000. Only 6,000. I will think about it. I just need a few well-placed kills. Something to consider. And please welcome Artemy Barak, the Haruspecs, the Ripper of our good fortune. You were successful, I take it? Yes, I was. I didn't expect the Gallia to be so selfless. Doesn't look like her really. Perhaps there's foul play here? Don't you get smart on me. So, the only thing left to do is to test the panacea, right? and then notifying the powers that be of your success? The powers that be don't bother me. Spot on. Hey, no need to hurry. There's many that slip betwixt the cup and the lip. Theory is one thing, but harsh, heartless reality is quite a different beast. What looks to be right under a microscope may go out with a puff and then taken into clumsy human hands. And what is the clumsy human left with? Nil. Nada. Nothing. Oh well. So I'm infecting you, right? Ready? Ready. It's already good that I'm sick. The infection is evident. I need to cure myself now and then head back to the cathedral. Or maybe I should wait a bit longer, allow Galia to witness the horrors of the sandpest firsthand. Ah, curious. I mean, I'm already sick. I'm already sick. I'm already sick. Well, look at you. It turned out great. Good job. I'd make a great parrier too, with me already being used to carrying corpses here and there and from place to place. Bet the bachelor would have loved that. Hey, do you think maybe I should go and turn myself over to him? The poor bastard's getting all restless and pale in the face without a witch to hunt. What are you talking about? Well, I infected you, didn't I? I didn't. Ah, whatever, it doesn't matter. So what are you going to do? What do you expect me to do? Oh my, what do we do? Let me think. Shut up, I'll figure it out myself. Thinking. Yeah, well, about using the panacea? Will that be enough for you? Will you be satisfied? I'm a reasonable guy, so absolutely. If it works, that is. Watch me then. Okay, I'm gonna make a save because the walkthroughs are saying to go to Agalia, but like I don't know why I would feel the need to do that, so let's just do that here. I'm cured. So it worked, didn't it? Looks like it. Cool. Alright, so let's head to Algalia. We made a save in case there's like an issue and that's why we have to do that first, but I am fully cured of the plague. How beautiful, how wonderful. Da -da 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 -da. I hope we get more panacea. Um, they don't stack. Okay, that makes sense.
So, you're on the verge of my future breakthrough?
I'm back. The panacea works. No trace of the disease left, it seems. So, time for me to retire then. But I'm not going down without a fight. How much tissue did you manage to obtain? Laughably little. The foreman only gave me enough to hold in my cupped hands. I've been told a lot about the abattoir. You know, the more I study this town, the more it feels like the Steppe beliefs are important. Every source needs to be spoken to in its own tongue. Every source needs to be asked of questions it can be an answer. I agree. Tell me, would you like to preserve this town? I would. I grew up here. My name is buried here. My father is buried here. My name is respected here. Listen, Artemy Barak. Come back here in a while. Tomorrow, perhaps. I might have something interesting to tell you then, if we manage without their help. Yes, it'll be a true miracle. Then I'll be able to return with my head held high. But now I need to think. Okay, I'll come back later. The panacea works. If only I had more of this extraordinary blood, then I might have saved the whole town. Perhaps it's not too late. Alright. Alrighty. So, with that, let us head out of here, as I don't really want to be here. Let's head to the Ogamiskis, drink some morphine, and go to sleepy. Let's see our stats. Yeah, our health is pretty bad, so... Okay, so yeah, they're like, the walkthroughs are saying to go to Agalia first and then use the panacea. Let's load our save. Let's load our save just to see. Let me make a save. Let me load that prior save. Just because I'm curious, like, why is the walkthrough I'm looking at say I should do it this way?
People never cease to amaze me. I know too little about the limits of what is possible.
I can't beat this disease, it seems. Yes. So the panacea doesn't work? Does that make you happy? Does it look like I'm happy? No, it doesn't. You've chosen a bad time for ghosts. I think it's time you return to the executors. Better yet, drink it right here. I will find someone else to test it on. I don't care. I didn't like that. I don't really like this. I'm back. The
There is an
panacea works. No
eternal
trace of the
order
disease
that
left.
fate...
Okay, so... Okay, so... I don't know why the game felt like the walkthroughs are insistent to return to the Inquisitor first. I don't know, like I don't know why, because I think I don't know. I think we're meant to be more, I don't know. I do think we're meant to doubt Agalia more. And I mean, it's confusing. Agalia is a really confusing character to me. Particularly in regards to, especially in regards to our main protagonist's perception of them and like what they say and stuff. Cause like I do think we are meant to be wary of her for sure. But the question then becomes how wary? And of what use is it to be wary of her? I don't really know. I genuinely don't know. Do not know. Let's drink some morphine. That's some metadorm. And go to sleep. Oops.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Agalia Lilich's letter. Your visit to the foreman has drawn me toward a fascinating conclusion. The blood is still warm, is it not? It seems alive, as though it was extracted moments ago. However, the blood we're speaking about belongs to a bull that was slaughtered the day before. Foreman Oyen has travestated the ritual. Why don't you ask him where the blood came from next time you see him? P.S. Lend your ear to the bachelor, if you please. He acts in accordance with my instructions, and I consider him to be worthy of my trust. He will help you finish what you've started, provided you require any resistance. B.P.S. I got wind of your forthcoming appointment as the new leader of the kin who will establish a new order in the town. This is a reasonable, subtle solution that I am very likely to welcome. When the times of the three families have passed, we need to think about the future. Am I making sense to you? A.L. Isidore Barak's diaries. Extract on the challenge for the Foreign Union, page 131. The kin are dangerously close to rebellion. The beasts anticipate the catastrophe. 58 brown bulls have been slaughtered because of this. I am going to challenge the foreman. Rising against the order is a crime, but it is twice as criminal for me to keep avoiding my lines. Oyen should not be allowed to rule the kin any longer. This helmsman was unable to pilot the ship in calm waters. Many a squall was risen because of his ineptitude. In a storm like this, he will drown us all. I'm going to let him know what I have decided, and then we will go to the steppe to hear what the Swervery fields have to tell me. I hope that while I am talking to Bodho, Oyen will acknowledge the truth of my way and speak to Boost Vlad of the necessary changes. He will have to vacate the stones for me by the time I am back. Otherwise, the kin will rebel. Why isn't my son by my side yet? Where are you, my boy? Who other than you will offer me a hand in these times of horror? This is a diary. This is a recent diary. Oh, this is. I cannot imagine what Artemy is feeling reading this. Alright. So that is where we're going to end this episode. We'll go into day 8 proper next time. I love Agalia. Every time she is on screen, she does something to challenge my perception of her. And whenever other people talk about her, she does something to challenge my perception of her. And oh my god, such a fascinating character. In Bachelor and this one, and I'm curious of how we'll receive Block when he pops in as well, because he's also interesting in many for the same reasons. But you know, Agalia is just because she's just so doomed from the second she steps onto the field. Because it's like with Alexander, he'll get the chance for honor again. Like he has this diversion, but like he is going to the main field. He's going to a front line of some kind of war or battlement or something like that. I don't know what that looks like or anything like that, but like, you know, this allows for a bombastic conclusion. Agalia, she has this connection to the town. It's a bit confusing, it's a bit odd. In Bachelor, we're at odds because she is directly opposed to the Kinds, etc. And then we have here where I don't know. There's a lot to think about. There's a lot to think about just in general with everything that Agalia comes with. I am excited to see what Bachelor has to say tomorrow. He does quite poorly the rest of this. Like, he as like a person does very, very poorly in the next few days. He has a bad one. A real rough time of it all. And comes to some very dramatic conclusions. It's also very focused on the polyhedron aspect of it all as well. So I'm curious of what'll happen for Artemy here, because we're obviously going to be focused on the termitary and the abattoir. That's kind of his main focus. but I'm curious of where it'll go. And I can't. Let's be real. I cannot imagine it going well in any capacity. Because everything only continues to get worse as we barrel toward the final days. So, all right. So I will see you guys next time, and we'll keep moving. All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.